to Divine Bold Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 Squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our returning subscribers for coming back. And to everyone that is watching the channel that are not subscribed to the channel, welcome you guys. This reading is for our beautiful Scorpios. This is your May monthly, you guys. So in this video, make sure you take what resonates and let what doesn't fly bye bye. Also, if you're looking to follow me on other social media platforms, all that information will be in the description box down below. So without further ado, let's get into your reading. You guys, the energy here is beautiful. I feel like you are coming out of the eye of the storm, okay? And this storm may have, for some of you, been going on for years, where you feel like you catch a break and then the break is short-lived. Well, which is great for you guys, is the fact that this break from the storm is going to be long-lived, okay? This is towards the complete future for you guys, because through this storm, instead of you, sitting still and not really healing yourself, you have found this point in your life where you're like, I need to change what's going on, and you decided to heal, which is beautiful. And it's taking you upon this new journey where for some of you, you are kind of over analyzing, which is fine, to a certain extent. And then for others of you, it's like, you're ready to go. Like, I just feel like this fast energy, but at the same time, it's like, you stop yourself, right? So it's like, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop. So what I want to touch on first are the colors that are out here, and I want to associate these colors with the chakra. I see a lot of purple here, and purple is your crown chakra. So with purple, you are experiencing this spiritual awakening. For some of you, you could be noticing like you're kind of more in tune with the divine. You always had a divine around you, but now it's like more part of your everyday life. Like you're in your element, you're thriving, and it feels good to you. It feels like you finally have something to believe in and to trust. And I feel like for some of you, that's been something that's been very hard in the past, where you really have a hard time with trusting anything that comes towards you. And it just, this spirituality has made you feel as though you're whole. It's making you feel like, you deserve everything. But at the same time, I feel like for some of you, you kind of waver between the two parts of it feels great, but at the same time, like, your self-worth is what needs to be boosted here, because I feel a little moment of, it's good, I'm about to go after it, and then you stop yourself because you like, well, am I good enough for it? Which, this is why I wanted to bring up the color chakras, because purple is part of that self-worth. It's part of your manifestation skills. And I feel like for some of you, that self-worth has been blocking you towards your future. And now you finally, it's like catching your niche when it comes to healing. So with your crown chakra, you are able to heal, like, for some of you, I want to say like this emotional baggage that you've been dealing with. And it could be family, friends, at work. It's just feeling like the lack of, or not feeling appreciated, or I feel like for someone, you felt as though you were being taken advantage of. So this is something that you have gone within, and I feel like it's like the Hermit card, where you stopped and you had to reevaluate the situations. Like, I had to go through that to get to where I am now, and I feel a lot better that I discovered those emotions and I dug deep to bring those emotions out. But I feel like for some of you Scorpios, you do not like to experience the bad part of emotions. You like more to experience the love part of things. And I feel like that's something about you that's so much underrated here. And it's underrated by a lot of people, but deep down, like, you are like this bushy gushy type person where um you do love to indulge in love, and you do love to give freely, and you do like an equal balance, you know, situation. So in the past, I feel like for some of you, you've either prayed or asked for this clarity on showing you others and showing how they, collaborate in your life, and what are their purpose in your life, right? It's kind of like you're asking all the right questions now, and you feel good about asking those questions. So we gotta go. Wait, I want to say one more thing. With the purple and the chakra, this is contentment as well, and changing your perspective on the world. So for some of you, I feel like you may have like cut yourself off from your emotions, and now they're just wakening back up, okay? So going into the blue is your throat chakra. And with the blue, this is the communication part of things. You're starting to communicate with the divine, but now it's time for you to communicate with others. Get out there and allow people to hear you, because you do have a voice, but you are a healer as well. So I feel like for some of you, you're trying to balance between how much energy to give out and how much to keep within yourself, and who to let in your energy, which is good. So that means you're setting healthy boundaries, okay? And also the blue, which I feel like for some of you, like, you kind of want to come out your head, but you want to daydream more than you want to be in like everyday life here. So with that being said, I just feel like instead of holding back, you're gonna make like this leap. I feel like a leap of faith into communication with a situation, which is, the divine is giving you the strength to do this, because this makes your world go round. It's something about a change in perception or perspective on a situation once you start to communicate more. Like, you may want to get deeper and deeper. You may feel like you want to open up a lot, but you want to do it in slow dosages. And I feel like the divine is like, okay, that's good. You're working with this, right? So we go into the orange, and the orange is the sacral chakra. It's your sexuality and creativity. This is grounding yourself. So everybody know, like, Scorpios, which I had to find out myself. I had to read up on some of the signs. Scorpios are sexual creatures, or your nature, whatever. So with that, I feel like instead of you indulging in the wrong partnerships, you are now seeing who deserves your love. And yes, it's taking it towards sexual, but it's also like just intimate talking as well, I feel. Because it's like you want to ground yourself to where you want things to be down to earth, and you just want to associate yourself with people who are kind of like out of this world, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm seeing a galaxy. um, but these individuals are not like other people that that you want to associate yourself with, and they kind of get your your flame brighter. Let's say that, okay? So you do have green here. And the green is, to me, like the earthly part of your life, but also green is your heart chakra. This is healing that love factor. This is giving you confidence and harmony and peace in your life, which I feel like for some of you, this is what you've been waiting on for, could be lifetimes. But now you feel like, I don't know, my energy now is just like calm, cool, and collected. I'm just like, yeah, I could read the cards, but we're just gonna chill, right? So it's like, just talking nice and cool. So going into the cards, the first card here you have is the moon. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So, this is diving into those triggered emotions, okay? And this is coming out on the other side a whole new person. And I feel like for some of you, this is what you've been doing, whether or not you realize that. You've really been like looking at the other side of the moon. You know, I want to say like the best way to say it is like you flipped over the other side of your pillow and you found the cool side. Like, you know, if you lay on one side, it's warm, but if you flip it over to the other side, it's so cool, right? So I feel like this is what you're doing now. Like you're finding the cool side to your life. You're using your intuition to guide you, and you're having faith within whatever you walk towards, because you know this is where you're supposed to be. Like you're perfectly in your journey right now where you're supposed to be. And I feel like for some of you, this card involves the communication too, where you need to speak up and allow others to feel, to hear how you really feel. And don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to grow outside of your box. Don't be afraid to blossom through concrete. And the reason why I say that is because a flower can grow through concrete. And I feel like that's that hard exterior that you guys put on. So remember that you are beautiful, and remember that you do deserve love and you are lovable. Okay? So the next card we're going to go into is the Six of Michael. The Six of Michael says, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Ooh. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. Oh, you guys, that just reminded me of the Khalid song. Send me your location. But I feel like for some of you, like you are just coming through this storm and you want to take a destination vacation. I see this dog. I see loyalty here. So it's kind of like for some of you, you're like, whoever like was in this storm with me and whoever was down for me when I needed, you are going to stay in my life for the rest of my life. And I feel like this is where you start to cut ties with individuals who don't mean you no well. They kind of come around when they need something, but then they leave, right? So they're like a taker of your energy, and you're starting to realize that. But this is sailing into calmer waters. This is like, I feel like for some of you, you are very crafty. You created this boat. You could have created this boat like lifetimes ago, okay? And you're like, I remember where I stashed my boat at. Okay, the water is rising. And it's so funny because it rained today where I'm at. So it's like the water is rising. Time to go get my boat. Time to go, you know, and take off and sail away from these rocky waters, because I've been in these waters for too long. And you ride around like rocks where the rocks can puncture your boat. But see, the thing with you is you are a surprise character, right? And I don't mean to call you like a character in that way, but you are a surprise. You think outside the box. So when you've seen all the rocks that people either put in the water or threw at you, what you did was they didn't know that you rigged your boat to make it a flying boat. Okay, honey? So you was like zip zapping through the air. Okay? Don't play with it. So I feel like you guys are like, look, I'm done with the storm. I'm ready for my happiness. And you're coming along to find out that you deserve it. You know, some of you could be worried, you know, will this last forever, because you're so used to being in these shadows, that the divine is giving you that support to tell you that you are ready. You do deserve this. The next card here you have is Strength. So strength says, strength and guidance through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. So who do you need to forgive? Who do you need to say, even if they don't say I'm sorry, who do you need to just say, you know what, I forgive you for what I feel that you have done. And it could just be saying it verbally in the air, just you by yourself. But I feel like the divine is telling you, like, look, You've tamed your inner beast so you can move forward towards this beautiful, bright beginning. I feel like for some of you, you like, you're a shapeshifter. You can go from the lion to the angel to the bird and to the sky. Like, your world is you. And I feel like for some of you, you need to realize that. You need to have that confidence and know that you the baddest person that's gonna ever walk in your world, in your footsteps, because that's what you do. I feel like a few situations, it could have been some things that were said to you that made you feel as though you were less than, but let's stump on those little words. Because what they used to say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. Yeah, words do hurt. But this is saying, like, look, you got it. Okay, I'm getting a lot of songs in my head for y'all reading. Okay, you got it, girl. You got it. Okay, Chris Brown. Little baby in the bag in a Birkin. Okay. So the next card you guys have here is the World. So the World says a very happy ending. Ooh, coming full cycle. Oh, excuse me, full circle. Spiritual growth and insight. So this is an end to the past and hello new beginning. Like, I feel like in the past life you put some things off to this life and now you're taking care of those things. This new world is things turning in your favor. You are now being able to really indulge in your emotional life as well as earthly life, and you are really experiencing life. And when I say experiencing life, like, you're enjoying life here. For some of you, I do feel like you feel a lack of something. It could be because you're more focused on like your work sector and things, but all things come within time and you have to realize that. I feel like you want to take care of everything at once, and the divine is telling you step by step by step, just plan it out. If something is meant to be yours, it will be yours and it will always be yours. No one can take that from you. So remember that no matter what happens, it will always come to you. Okay? You do have here the Three of Gabriel. Prosperity arises from wise planning. Oh, wow. Okay. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Ooh. So with this falling under the moon card, I feel like you're moving towards a connection that you are the only one that holds the key to it. And when I say the key, I mean you are the spontaneity. I think that's how they say it. I don't know. But I loved when I heard the singer Miguel say it. Oh, you guys. Anyway, so you are the spontaneity to your life. Like, you are so, enthusiastic about bringing these ships towards someone and having the whole life. Even though this is a Three of Gabriel, it's funny because I'm feeling the Ten of Pentacles, which is interesting. This is family life. This is, this is that we've made it through the eye of the storm. And whoever this person is, like, you see them as being gorgeous, but you want to travel. It's something here about traveling. I'm telling you guys, like, you want to go on vacation. It's beautiful. I mean, I think you just want to separate from the world and really gather yourself and just be one-on-one with someone else. That's all. Okay? So the next card you do have here is the Nine of Michael. And it says, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt or worry to your angels. So I feel like the only worry right now you have was two. Are you good enough? And will things work out as you plan them to work out? Because it's like, it's something here where you just literally want something to go perfectly planned. Like, you want to bring something towards a situation where you want to be open, you want to be vulnerable, but at the same time, like, you don't want to shut back down. okay? That's okay. You know, you're working through that. The divine is with you, okay? And if you have any questions, anything, pray. Pray. Just let the, and you don't have to just pray, just speak. Talk to the divine. They're here. They're listening, okay? You have the Seven of Raphael, and it says, it's time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. So this is that balancing back out your chakras. And not only that, once you clear your blockages, you can fully take action towards what you want, what you desire, whether that's work, whether that's love, and wherever else you want to go. I feel like you have infinite wishes available to you because of the wishing well. Like, it's this rejuvenation here for you guys. And this is like the hospital side. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is like the hospital side. So this is, I don't know, I'm getting like a rebirth. Something here with health. Like, you could be taking care of your health more. But I get like, it's this rebirth of you. Okay? So you have here the Page of Gabriel. And with the Page of Gabriel, you have follow your passion. Ooh. You are ready for any challenge. Yes. Well, the card don't say yes, y'all. That's just me. Okay? Opportunities for excitement and adventure. See? That's what I'm saying. I feel like you see someone as an angel. Like, it's something here about this fiery energy. This is that burning desire, passion for someone or something. Because the angel looks graceful, but she's giving me more of like a human form. And excuse my nose, you guys. I am stuffy. My sinus is acting up. But I feel like with this is that planning and taking action towards what you want. Okay. Cool. Let's get some more cards. Let's see. Let's see what wants to come out for you guys. I feel like you just know what you're doing. If you're watching this reading, I just feel like you just wanted confirmation that everything you're doing right now is for the highest of good, which you already know it is. You just want like this reassurance. I feel like your reading is just literally that. Let's see, that wants to come out. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, wait, the Knight of Coins. Sorry, the Knight of Coins in this deck. So, the Knight of Coins, my love. You have this offer that you want to make. And you feel like it's a good offer. Let me say that first off, okay? You feel as though, and I'm going to take this last one too. Here we go. Okay. You feel as though it's not big enough. But at this moment, it is big enough. Because I feel like you're offering some type of material situation. But, and especially because it's on top of this 3, I feel like the person you're trying to offer something to, all they wanted from the beginning was you. And I feel like you needed to see that, or you still need to see that. You still need to know that. And that's why the moon is here. Like, look, you know, yes, money makes the world go round, but money doesn't make this connection go round. So, you have the 7 of Swords. I feel like that is that multitasking again, you guys. You're willing to cut yourself carrying those swords than to let others help you. You have here the High Priestess. This is someone else's energy. That's not your energy. The 7 of Swords, okay. So, for some of you, it's like you've been taking swords out of your back. You've been taking swords out of your heart. And the last 3 swords is the 2 swords for you to learn about this connection. And then that 1 sword is the communication for this connection. Communication with the High Priestess. I feel like right now your communication, especially with the cards that are here, is more telepathic than anything. And you could be at a distance, because the way these 2 individuals came out is like they are at a distance from each other. You see someone spiritually, someone in a highlight. Whoa, okay. That explains it. That explains it. That explains it. When those cards fell out, this did come out, the 8 of Swords. This person, the 9 of Pentacles, this person, whoever this High Priestess is, they kind of intimidate you in a way. You could be questioning, is this person single? I feel like they are. I feel like both of you are. The 6 of Wands, moving forward. Okay, so you are holding tight to this connection. The 4 of Coins. They are holding tight to this connection. Not only that, it's something here about saving up that I'm getting an energy for. Make sure you have a nest egg, okay? You could be wanting to buy a home, because that is a tent. You could be, wanting to buy a place to stay. With the 8 of Wands, you're going to communicate this information with, I feel like, this High Priestess. But I also feel like this is communication about taking action. Communication about, moving things forward. I feel like, even though these are wands, I feel like this is a train track. And I feel like that's what you want. Like, you're a locomotive. You're like, chugga, 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 choo, choo, chugga, 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 chugga. Okay, sorry. Y'all know me. But you have here the 10 of Cups. This was that energy I was feeling when I said the 10 of Pentacles. This is the walk away from the past, moving forward to bring forth your complete love. And I feel like in the past, you may have tried to bring this towards this person, or you may have tried to bring things together, or, flip the situation if you have to. But oh my goodness, you guys, I'm going to show you in a minute. But like I said, you want a family with this person. You want this emotional fulfillment. And I feel like, again, you see this person in a high light. So you see this person as a potential partner for life. That's what this 10 of Cups is giving me. I had shuffled the deck for you guys. Look at the bottom of the deck. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So let's see. Let's see what your romance angels would like to say. That's beautiful. That's moving things to a higher commitment. That's not just moving things to a higher commitment. Like, that's what you want out of this situation. That's what the other person wants as well. But there needs to be communication. Yes, you have expressed your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's kind of telling you, like, look, for some of you, your success in love elevates your work, if that makes sense. I feel like for some of you, you could feel that very strongly. This person, wow, this person is meant to be in your life for the rest of your life. And the next card that came out is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this could be you coming forward to say, like, you want to be in a committed relationship with this person. Also, for some of you, if you are already in a connection, you could be saying, like, look, baby, I like it, so I'm going to put a ring on it, honey. Okay? So the next card you have here is finances and careers. So this is a big thing for you guys. I feel like, you know, once you really get yourself together, then that's when you can really offer a bigger engagement than just being in a connection. Okay, so financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It could be for you and your partner. You may not be aware of it, but it is a factor here, honey. You have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Beautiful. So I feel like you derive from love, and once you express that love, it sends you on this journey of rainbow and dreams, right? For some of you, you could be afraid to express your love because you don't want someone to take that and run off, right? You don't want them to kind of use you, but I feel like this connection is not like that. And I feel like you know that. You just go back and forth. You kind of waver in between, you know, should I or should I not, okay? And for some of you, not all of you. So the last card you have here that's at the bottom of the deck is calling in your soulmate. Yes. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I feel like both of you are actually calling in each other because, you know, it takes two to do. But at the end of the day, I just feel like everything you're doing, you know, like you're doing for this connection and yourself. So it brings you to this peace, this harmony, this calm, this I have someone who understands me and they will be there. You know, you don't feel afraid anymore. And I feel like this person, when you're around them, or if you talk to this person on the phone, like they take away that fear and that anxiety that you have. You could have dealt with depression before. You have here, the presence of love will always cast out fear. Oh my goodness, I literally just said that, you guys can't make that up. Nope. I always trust the direction of the universe and know that I'm being guided. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Yes. I am the dreamer of my dream. And then you have one more. I witness the darkness and I call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Ooh. So you guys, this is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did and this resonated with you, go ahead and leave a comment. I will be in the comment section with you guys. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give the video a thumbs up. And if your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. Also, you guys, I will see you in the next readings. Have a great day. Bye.